Super Mario effect started one of our biggest challenges yet. After spending nearly 10 years recreating real-life Super Mario videos here on YouTube, there was always one thing missing: turning the Mushroom Kingdom into reality. So let's put a decade of experience to the challenge. Can we take things to the next level? As we start a brand new series where we'll spend the next 365 days recreating an entire real-life Super Mario saga, like never seen before. So in today's video, I will start to create the first scene, which is the entrance scene. Just like in the Super Mario movie, we need an entrance to get to the Mushroom Kingdom. Problem is, we don't own any major green screen studio. And living in the Netherlands, where it rains most of the time.
Hate the rain?
Yeah. Oh God, they try to drown me in this hole. I cannot see. God damn.
We only have one option: run and gun. When it's not raining, which is also shooting in public. After facing these struggles for years, it was time to embrace them. The way I did it? Back in the early days of filmmaking, talented artists used an amazing technique to change or extend the background without having to build like a massive movie set just for one shot. This technique is called matte painting. Instead of constructing an entire city or a giant castle, talented artists will paint these incredible detailed backgrounds on glass. Need a large cityscape? No problem. A fancy castle in the distance? Easy. The technique of matte paintings peaked in the classic movies like Star Wars and the legendary cyberpunk movie Blade Runner. How it worked? Filmmakers will build only the foreground while the background was left blank or covered in black. Later, a painted glass panel was overlaid seamlessly, extending the environment with amazing results. Fast forward to the digital age. With software like Photoshop, Cinema 4D, Nuke, Maya and Blender, to just name a few, artists can create stunning digital maps that are more detailed, more flexible and more immersive than ever before. It took me 5 years to have a sort of understanding of how digital maps work, and it enables me to make this into this and this into this. With our newfound skill, it's time to create the entrance scene. To compensate for the lack of not having a giant green screen studio, and the only way to black out the background, it's time for rotoscoping. First thing I did, I 3D tracked the whole scene inside of Bushu. After that, I did all the boring rotoscoping, which takes hours. This includes the small details, the insides, the outsides, and of course our actor. So after many hours, it was finally done. It's time to build a bridge. This bridge will connect the real world with the Mushroom Kingdom. So I went to Google, I searched Super Mario blocks, then I found this Super Mario block from Super Mario World 3D. After that, I jumped into Cinema 4D, I took the reference, I did my best to remodel it, and it came out quite nice. So next thing I did was I jumped into Octane Render, and I want that photorealistic look. So after hours of connecting nodes and playing out with the values, it came out quite photorealistic. After that, I just used a cloner tool to clone it, and the bridge was done. Next thing I did was I used mega scans to build out the rest of the scenes. Nothing fancy going on here, just mega scans. To make the scene feel even more like a Mario game, I got these question mark blocks, I weathered them a bit more, make them a little bit more photorealistic. After that, I put in the warp pipe and the scene is done for now. But the background still feels very empty, so we're gonna do some cool detailing. So for even more details, I wanted to recreate this scene from the Super Mario movie. This is Bowser's flying fortress rock thing. Let's just call it Bowser's flying rock. So what I did was I took this mesh of a mountain, I flipped it. After that I need a castle, I need a Bowser head, I need an emission texture that looks like lava. After that some detailing for the sides, and putting everything together we got our flying rock. And of course for the photorealistic look I used Octane Render. The texturing, just a simple texture I made in Octane Render by bashing some textures together to get that photorealistic rock texture. I did the same for Peach's Castle, nothing special going on here. With this, our scene is almost done. So I went to After Effects and I want to make Bowser's flying rock come in like he's from like another world or something. So I got this energy portal effect, I flipped it, I masked in Bowser's castle to make them blend together, and the results are quite amazing. But because the rest of the shot looks way too happy and way too Mushroom Kingdom-like, we have to add in some dark clouds. So I took this cloud PNG, I made it dark. After that I got these animated storm clouds, I laid them on top. After that I wanted to make them pop even more. I used 2 orange solids. To hide them, I used more clouds, and after that it was done. After that I composited everything into their scene, used some other clouds to blend everything nicely together, and after this it was almost done. For the rest of the scene I just add in more clouds, a lot of more, animate the clouds. I add in rainbows, I changed the background to a little bit more realistic looking photo, I color graded everything, put in the cinematic bars. And to finish everything off, I used this amazing score that is originally the Super Mario theme that is recreated by this amazing YouTuber. Thank you so much for letting us use this. And with that, our first scene is done. This is the entrance scene to the Mushroom Kingdom. There's gonna be a lot more Mario coming in the future, so I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.